my extensions were literally across the room. Hi guys, it is Galaxy Girl here today, and I am back with another video for you guys. So I'm not even sure what I'm gonna call this story because it was just so like embarrassing and like wacky. Like only something like this would happen to me. I mean, like if I can get a crab in my titty, then you already know that shit like this be happening to me. This particular story takes place about 3 years ago. It was about 2015, early 2015, because I remember I had just moved back from California and I was just kind of like getting adjusted to being back because I had lived here in the Seattle area for about 3 or 4 years, and then I moved to California for a year and then I came back. So this story takes place right as I get back. So when I came back from California, I was kind of in a weird place in my life because I was partying a lot and like I was just kind of not really sure what I was doing, but I knew that I wanted a relationship. Like I wanted to meet a guy. I was like, you know, I think this is a good time to get into a relationship. Like, you're 15, you need to stay your ass home. Like, what am I even... But that was me back then. I was like, I need a man, like someone find me a man, oh my goodness. So I asked one of my close guy friends to help me meet a guy because I just didn't really know that many guys in my area and I definitely didn't want to date someone from my high school. So I was like, hey, like help me out. So he introduces me to this guy and we're gonna call this guy, you know, we're gonna call this guy Lemon because thinking of him leaves a sour taste in my mouth. So my guy friend introduces me to this guy Lemon and he's like, hey, there's this guy that I go to college with, like he's super cool, you should meet him, blah blah blah. Well, I don't think this happened on the very first time that we met, but I do know it was one of the first times that I met this guy that this happened. I would say like maybe the second or third time, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, I just know that it was in the beginning. One day I'm just chilling at home, it's like closer to evening time, and I get a text from my guy friend and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to go over to Lemon's apartment? They're having like a little get together over there, there's a couple people there, like what do you think? So I was like, I guess I'm not really doing anything, like this definitely sounds like something that would be fun to do, so why not? Let's go over to Lemon's house. I'm getting ready and at this time I wore these like long red extensions. Like my hair was like a deep red and I wore extensions that were like almost down to my waist, but I always kept them like really messy and curly just because I was always a little bit self-conscious before about my hair since it is on the finer side. I was like, all these girls have beautiful thick hair, like their curls look so amazing, like I want that. So I would always wear extensions and you would literally like never see me without them because that was like my life. Like I'm pretty sure most people didn't even know they were extensions because like that's how much I wore them. It was an everyday thing. So I do my makeup, I put my extensions in, and I remember I put a hat over it because I think my hair was like greasy or something, or I just didn't really want to like mess with it. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw a hat on, it's cool. It was winter time, so it wasn't really weird to have a hat on, and I was like, this is fine. I text my guy friend to come get me and we are on our way to Lemon's apartment. So we get to Lemon's apartment, and since me and Lemon like didn't really know each other that well yet, it was mostly my friend talking to him, and it was like Lemon, his roommate, my guy friend, and I think that there were like other people there, but I don't really remember because either they were in another room or like I'm not really sure, but they're not really relevant to the story. So we're all sitting in Lemon's living room and we're all just chatting, and the guys are talking about like fitness things and just guy stuff, and I think we got up because we were about to go get food, but they're still talking about all this fitness stuff, and suddenly Lemon looks at me and he's like, hey, I bet I could flip you. And I'm like, what? He's like, you know, like over the arm, like when you take someone and you like flip them over, he's like, I bet I could do that to you, like I've been really working out, you know, like and my dumb ass, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, that's a great idea, Lemon, you should totally flip me, like let's do this. This isn't gonna end poorly at all. I think you guys know where this is going. Oh my god. I can't with this story. I think I was wearing a jacket, so I take my jacket off and I'm like, okay, I'm ready, let's do this. And oh my god, this is so embarrassing. He goes to flip me, and he actually does flip me, but as he's flipping me, my my hat and my hair extensions fly off my head, like whoosh, a potato flew, gone. Like they were gone. Literally, it was like they flew to the other side of the room. There was no hiding it. Like, I felt so exposed at the moment because not only was I sitting there with my greasy ass hair that I hadn't done because I had a hat on, but my extensions were literally across the room. I really can't believe I'm telling you this story because when this happened, like, I was so embarrassed. I thought that I would never tell anyone. I was like, bruh, literally no one can ever know this happened because this is just one of those things that you just don't talk about. You're like, Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot, guys. I put out videos 2 to 3 times a week, and I have a new story time for you guys every single Sunday, so don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss anything, and I will see you in my next video.